Hi, today I'm going to update you Apple, Tesla, and AMD. Click like, subscribe, and share with your friend if you want to make more money from trading and if you want to have more trading strategy and mindset. Follow my channel. I will give you more free update. So first, now look at Apple. By the way, I'm here for the education purpose only. I'm not your trading advisor. Okay. So now look at Apple. Last time on 14th of July, I have mentioned basically we have an apple, we have a head and shoulder pattern here. So you can check my video. I have mentioned our resistance basically based on the head and shoulder things is around 198. 198. So basically you can see this candle basically is stop the higher the wick go up to 198.23. Okay, and then they come down. Okay, you can see the powerful of head and shoulder and the resistance, and it's so accurate. The difference is just 0.23. Okay, that's so small difference. Okay, so you can see also here the this is RSI divergence. Okay, when the price go up, when the RSI go down, basically this is a divergence. So now you form divergence. So you need to be careful. Maybe they will have a small pullback or correction, but you can see Apple has been very, very strong, I have to say. Like it has been going up since basically since this RII when they hit 30 and they come up, right? So they have some different strategy to buy with RSI. You can watch my video about this. So basically 2 times they hit RSI under 30. And then the second time basically is the real viewpoint to start, okay? And you can see it form a very, very stable trend line and channel, upward channel here, very stable since March of 2nd of March, okay? So basically right now you can use this line as a cut loss price if you have bought a Tesla, this is Apple, okay? Or you can use my RSI strategy to sell at this point. But RSI strategy, there's one thing. Yes, if you buy and sell, it's very easy. You buy and sell at you buy at low point and you sell at high point, correct? But for some strong stock, especially the tech stock that like Apple, this stock, or Tesla or Nvidia, if you sell with the RSI strategy, yes, it can. I will show you later for the Tesla. So you will sell at this point, but then you don't have a buying signal again with this strategy. Okay, so you need to be careful because okay, once you sold at this point, yes, you sell at high point, it come down, but it come up again. So you need to have what is the next strategy. I'm going to tell you one tips. So let's say the RSI hit this one, this candle you sell, right? So you can watch my video previously. I will show on the, but when the RSI come back up more than this candle again, you should buy back, right? But the point is they keep doing this. So basically RSI is good for weekly chart, even monthly chart is really, really good to buy and sell. But for daily chart, you need to be careful. Some strong stock, they keep going up even with the RSI thing, especially like here, they have a divergence, right? But they still go up. Why? Because you need to use another strategy for this RSI. Basically, you can draw a line here. When this RSI go above this trend line, basically is the second start point to raise. You can see here, okay? So now again, so now let's see how it goes because right now, basically, we have one divergence and it's nothing to, you need to wait to go above this line and then to wait for another starting point, I would call it, okay? This is this analysis for Apple. For long-term investor, this is still no problem, okay? Just for short-term trader, the analysis, okay? So the next one is Tesla. I've mentioned we can, in the last video, if you follow my channel, you will understand I have mentioned this is the gap, this is a gap. This gap is stronger, so the momentum is higher because it never comes down to this zone and it never goes below this zone. And now the problem is this you can see this few candle come down to this zone and even now go a bit below this zone. So you need to be careful because this zone, this gap actually serve as a support or resistance, okay? So when they go above this, it still serves as a support line. But when the price go below this, basically serve as a resistance. So you need to be careful. For Tesla, long-term and middle-term investor, my view is the same. So you can watch my video previously. I've mentioned how to buy Tesla. And for Tesla, I want to show you this one. I always So we are still in the red zone. We don't have the selling signal yet, okay? Of course, you can sell with our RSI. The RSI, you will sell at the very high point. Actually, you will sell at the peak, okay? But still, again, it's possible with Tesla, this stock, with the RSI, I want to show you. RSI, it will happen for a few times. You see here? So basically, after one peak, they will go another peak. Okay, so you need to be careful. Of course, you can sell at the highest point here. Basically, you will sell exactly at the highest candle. Okay, so now we drop below the gap. We have one gap, two gap, and now let's see if this candle can survive. Okay, but for long term, my view is the same. I'm still supporting Tesla. Is still my friend. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So, but if you buy with my strategy, with this strategy, basically our buying price is here, around 190, 181 here. And another second buying point is around this area, okay? So basically we are still profiting, okay? And let's see how it goes. And so far we don't have selling signal. So when we buy with this indicator, we are still okay. We just need to wait the capital come in, okay? So this chart basically to look at the capital. So far, we're still in the red area, the over 50%. So we're still safe, okay? So let's see how it goes this few days. And just, I want to mention, don't be influenced by the financial news too much because sometimes it's just like a manipulating people. Like when the news come out, they say, oh, why, like my friend, a good friend messaged me, he asked me why Tesla and Netflix dropped so much. And I want to say first, the whole market is so emotional. And remember, emotion is the money killer. So you, if possible, maybe try to avoid those news, number one. No matter you trade crypto or you trade forex or you trade stock, okay? You can look at the financial report, but not the news. And second, when we have the financial report, let's say people expect the growth is 5%, let's say, and when the report come out 3%, and people thought, oh, it's lower than the expectation. Remember, the stock, when you buy the stock, you are buying the future. So the expectation already priced in, is included in the price. So you buy with premium, basically. So when the growth is 3%, basically it's lower than the expectation. So the price will come down. So it makes sense. So I just want you to think in the longer term. Don't think in the short term. Think, is Tesla in the future? What do you think about this company? Is it going to be the market share number one? Will you make good money? And then you start to look into the technical analysis or the financial report. You always think in the long term first. If you like the company, you go ahead to look at the data. Okay. If you don't even like the company, you don't even want to hold this company stock forever. Let's say forever. Okay. So don't buy those stock. Okay, this is my advice. And okay, this is Tesla. So far we're still okay. For the long-term trader, we are still safe. We did not change to green line yet. So let's see how it goes. But there's no buying signal. Don't tell me to like buy. Like when they drop more, you buy. It's not this kind. You need to have a strategy. Okay. So this is Tesla. So the next one I want to analyze for you is AMD. So AMD, basically, I have mentioned we can use two strategies to buy in. So one is this strategy for long-term investor. I mentioned the cut loss price is around this area. It's around, basically, it's around 107.2. So we still above this line. So we still in the long term, we're still in the upward channel, although it dropped below this blue line. But we still safe because look at this. Even this, they drop below the blue line. But as long as we don't go below the cut loss price, we keep the stock. Okay, so this is the view. And second, the second thing I want to mention is this chart. So if you use this strategy to buy, basically you haven't bought anything yet with this strategy because it hasn't changed the color. You see, it's still in the green zone. So you haven't changed the color. We need to wait for the red zone and wait for this color also to come above this average line. Okay, so this is very easy strategy. With this strategy, you make profit so easily. This is a swing trader strategy. So you buy at this point, you sell at this point. So I have strategy for free buying point, free selling point. You just don't just buy the things like, and I like to pair up the indicator. You don't buy because of the color change. Oh, let's buy. Oh, let's sell. No, I look at more data. Okay, you need to pair up. So for example, this indicator, I pair up with this indicator. Just look at the color and then I can tell when to buy, when to sell, and you make easy profit. Is it easy? So my system basically is to teach you how to use an easy system to trade and to make money. And it is, well, I'm not saying 100%, you always gain profit because even the best trader cannot gain profit 100%. But what we need to do is you need to know how to cut loss. So you keep the loss very limited and then you keep running the profit. This is the idea, okay? So with the long-term strategy, let's say this strategy is very good for this like limited the loss and you keep the profit running. So with this strategy, it's very stable, but the trading frequency is much less. Okay, because this is not straight for swing trader. This is for long-term investor. And for this one, it's more for swing trade. Okay, and you can also do, I have also another strategy for long-term trader, and it is so fantastic. In the future, I would like to share more information with you. So click like, subscribe, and share with your friend. And I see you in the next video. Okay. Oh, by the way, last time I also mentioned the Bitcoin. Watch the video because it's actually exactly what's going on now. I've mentioned Bitcoin has reached the time. And also you can see I have mentioned the time has reached the time interval. Basically, it's around the time to have a pullback or adjustment. So you can use monthly moving average 21 as a support or resistance for reference. And this, we are in the green area, okay? So with my strategy, so it depends on your long-term or your swing trade. But if you're, let's say your swing trade, you should not holding Bitcoin this moment. But for long-term trader, for long-term investor, I still recommend you to hold. Sorry, I'm not your financial advisor again, but I mean, look at my video before. I have mentioned now we are in a relative low point. I mean, if you look a big picture, basically Bitcoin right now is still very cheap. So this is my sharing today, and I see you in the next video. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.